lighting in the kitchen right now. It's like crystal clear. I just touched up my makeup, even though I am about to work out. I don't give a fuck, okay? Because I'm also doing it on live stream, so I don't want it to be a complete nightmare visual. Ruby Land is still looking clean and amazing. So we're getting back into the exercise and healthy eating regime. Shot you in the head. Get a gun and... I still have to get this wax off of Cinnamon's cage. I need like a razor or something for that. So annoying. Of my load. So my plan is to just put some water on to boil to make the green beans and broccoli and stuff that I have. And while that's cooking, actually I should grab my the tripod, which has been amazing. Lo not only was an amazing guest, but she brought me presents. I need to get her like a real present. I just got like I had it set up because I wanted it to look like an Airbnb with like a little note and like with a Wi-Fi password and some cozy socks and like hand towels and just things that an Airbnb would have. So that was my thank you to that. Anyway, what's up, Tony? You got Gamer, Get Crack. What's up, everybody? I need to just wash this pan real quick. I've got my energy water. Alright, you guys can use it right now. I'm just rinsing out the digital. So I can fill this with water and vegetables. Already making a mess. So I have green beans, broccoli, and sweet potato, onion, and mushrooms actually. I keep forgetting I have mushrooms too. But we're going ultra healthy, just boiling vegetables. And I'll eat this, then I work in a little bit. Anyway, but while this is doing its thing over here, I can start doing workout while it's cooking. That's how we do it, folks. That's how we do it. Lo was very amazing. It was a really lovely, amazing collaboration. Thank you. I know, it was really nice. Nothing crazy happened. We just enjoyed our time. It was very much needed, you know, a nice little vacation for both of us. And she left the place in amazing condition. She cleaned so much, you know. So normally I'm like too embarrassed like let anyone clean my apartment, but she insisted, and you know, yeah, she did an amazing job and I really appreciate it. What's up, Michael? How are you? I'm just putting some water on. What did I make? I got her a block of cheese. You know, there's a block of cheese here that I'm obviously not going to eat. Just need the rest of these broccoli and green beans. I just want to eat before they go bad. Hopefully that time hasn't already come. Like, what is this white? Is this... I can't... Sometimes I'm, like, over-sussed about, like, vegetables. Because I'm like, if there's anything weird on it, grosses me out to, like, the whole thing. Hey, baby legs. How's it going? Hi. Oh, yeah. These are no bueno. All right. Broccoli, mushrooms, whatever, and sweet potato. Can you heavy knife. Oops, sorry. The other day we were muted for like 10 minutes when we were walking back from the brunch. I just don't know where I put the... Oh, it's right here. But yeah, I have to work, but not for a few hours, so I've got plenty of time. Rubyland's still very clean and spacious. I can just walk around. I already have like 8,000 books on the bed, though. Nothing will be under the bed ever. Got some more Christmas socks. Some peanuts over here. There's sock over here. All right, now let's move this to the kitchen. Am I still muted? This is obviously a lot better. Just have to chop some veggies up, and then I'll bring this in my room to exercise. There's plenty of room all over the place right here. We got options, people. Okay, good. Am I muted again? Gamer says he can hear me, so. I just cut these into chunks just to boil it. It's really nothing crazy. Just like chunks like that big. Sweet potato, very nutritious. Cigarettes, not so much. We gotta cut it out, okay? I'm turning 36. We can't afford anything that's gonna fuck this up. All right, we gotta go into turbo, healthy mode, and all that. For sure, for sizzle. Or at least make efforts. We're making efforts, people. Saw TK went live to compete with me. Typical. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna put these in, then do my workout. These are already pre-washed and cut, so it's really easy. Wait, am I muted again? Bro. I can't tell if some people are just like a minute behind or something. I'm just putting it all in together, even though sweet potatoes take longer to cook than the broccoli. I don't really give a fuck. Just trying to get some nutrients in this bitch. Just try to stay young, skinny, and rich. That's the plan. I don't know. I don't think TK knows you're live. You can hear me. I'm not muted. Alright, now I'm just gonna throw in some mushrooms. I know! There's literally just like smoke on the screen. I know it's horrible. It's gross. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all these vices one at a time, people, okay? Just jump down on my methadone. And next time I talk to my clinician, I'll have them take me down to 30 milligrams, then to 25, 20, and then get off of the methadone. That's my main focus right now, okay? And already, the mental health, we're clinging by a thread on the regular, so I really don't want to push that right now. Dead man got addicted to ciggies for my money. You getting people into smoking now, good guy? Just gonna copy this one a little bit and just throw it in. Salt in there. Like some. Should I just put all this in there? I guess I should. I'm just gonna use all these mushrooms, get rid of it. I have to get some more groceries soon. Or no, I'm gonna say no. People seriously want Destiny just to destroy their health for a few clams. Good morning. What's up, Professor? Smoke screen. Yes, there's a smoke screen right now. Just gonna put it in this just so it's more secure. What's your name? But yeah, we're going full healthy eating mode. We're gonna do our exercising. Because with all the holidays, there's been a lot of indulging. We drank Friday, and we drank the night she got there, and then the night before she left. So I think it was Thursday night, and then Saturday night. And each of those nights I had like 4 Bud Lights. One of the nights it was Bud Light Platinums, which were really strong though, for me. Tell me what I feel. Deadman couldn't get a new job, so he's stuck to being a Boit reaction channel to pay off his debts. He doesn't have a job. It does seem like he goes on. I unsub just because I don't need the constant content that's about me and usually disparaging. But every once in a while I'll look it up, and then it's like, just by chance if I look it up, boom, it's like my face. Home. All right, we got the veggies in. Figured out. See, my message is people are very all or nothing. They're like, oh, if I smoke cigarettes, I may as well eat like trash and not exercise because I'm already fucked. No, that's not true. I mean, yeah, you're fucked in some ways, but you can actually make a huge difference with your diet, exercise alone to your immediate physical and mental health and appearance. And yeah, just really good. Look at, I have so much pacing room. I can just walk and walk. Hey, what's up, dancing? How are you? I'm just, I just put some veggies on to boil, and now I'm gonna just do a little workout stream. Nothing crazy. My shoulder has been doing a lot better, which is awesome. Hopefully this fracture is healing, but it's only in pain if I like lift a certain way. So this is gonna be a fairly modified workout, but it's just about getting the body moving. Doesn't have to be perfect. Go back into cozy Ruby land. So much room to exercise now. I have to put on some more like exercising music. But yeah, look at this. So much space. All right, this isn't like exercise music. Have some money. Go to the store. Can I have some money? Don't tell you what it's for. All right, this is not like, you know, it's you that I adore. I want the answer. Give permission to me. I'm only you. All right, what's like a dancing? I need something upbeat. You know it's you that I want the answer. Permission to me. Where's my K-pop list? Here it is. Here's a little N mix, new N mix. No, this isn't really dancey though. It's not dancey enough. It's too like, it's a great song, great N mix, great video, but let me just do what I was doing before. Ace of Base was working. Just gonna put on a whole Ace of Base album unless something else pops into my head. Here we go. This is good. Just like warm up. Oh, and I can't forget those things are boiling. So it's 107. I'm gonna check back on it in like 10 minutes. Fuck, I need to set an alarm. Oh, she leads a lonely life. And wake up, she's the hunter, you're the vine. You up your eyes and said, what a morning. It's not a day for passion, it's a day for having fun. Whatever. Just lying on the beach and having fun. Yeah, boiled veggies, easy thing to eat. I just happen to love the taste of vegetables, so I don't. It's not like hard for me. It's more the effort of making it that prevents me at times, or just like not being near a grocery store. I have to like order it. It's expensive. Here's another baby. Hey. All right. Oh, I felt my fucking thing. Found some more old exercise gear. All right. We've got the Thigh Master and the 2-pound weights. So we are doing this job. All right. Just gonna start with a little warm-up activity. Just a little. Just a little action like that. Side to side is good for the core. She's going to get you. This is how we get that crazy definition that we're gonna get. Getting ripped this winter, people. And don't mind the what? That's not it's because I was doing dishes. We've got Christmas socks on because we're festive as fuck. But if you don't have a weight, you can even just like grab some of it. It's like kind of heavy. I was doing this with like a pump thing. Actually kind of far from shot. Baby, tomorrow she wants here's another baby. Hey. Get inspired for man. I can't read what you're typing, but I see your little emoji. Yeah, this whole album is like a good workout album. Just motions like this, even like 20 minutes a day is the difference between like health or not, honestly. I'm not gonna do a super long workout because I have to work and my job is also fairly physical. I'm listing books, big boxes of books. All right, let's see if I can do an upward. I don't know if I can do this side as much. I won't beg you to stay. Gotta get the jump rope, but jump rope is a great workout too. If you wanna go, darling, maybe it's better that way. Get the knees up. I'm gonna be fine, don't worry about this. My heart. But don't turn around, you'll see my heart break. Don't turn around. See, my shoulder's so bad, I can't even. That's so much better that I can even go out that far right now. It's awesome. You go. guess I don't need to do that far away, so I can maybe chat better. Yoga content is big. Start doing that. Good idea. Yeah, I do a little yoga. I should like advertise it more though. Like, but I don't know how to like teach anyone. I just do my workout more as like motivation for people like me who struggle. I'll be okay, alright. Be alright. My oops, I didn't even scroll down. Hey, what's up, Burgess? Yes, normalcy. Normal operation normalcy continues. Oh, let you go. I wish I could scream out loud that I love you. I wish I could say to you, don't go. You're gone. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. I don't want to see you cry. Just walk away. It's good to do front lunges, but also back. It just works out different sections of your ass. Thighs, we're gonna get the thigh master going. I like to also just work out my arms while I'm doing it. Oh, that's peace and lols. Oh, exactly. Sorry if I missed any messages. Getting in the zone of health, fitness, forward motion into the world. Can't deal with my other hand right now. This one is crazy core workout. Crazy leg. Southwest, how's it going? Exercise will make you feel so good. Yeah, we're trying to stay on track. Obviously, when Lo was here, we were just more chilling and we were eating a lot, so we're buckling down. The future brings. No matter what you think, no matter what you do, we are united. Young and proud, young and proud. Your local, I was born. Well, I'm sure West to you. You're like totally brain broken, so. Anyway, you want. You know, I was watching some of your stream, Pelican. You were like sitting in your car for an hour, talking to like 12 people or something. That's the content though. Called an inspirational exercise. You guys should come out to New Orleans. Why? I thought you said we were boarding. I mean, I obviously can't travel, do anything really until after the holidays and all my stupid court and doctor stuff. But then, get ready, because I'm going on a tour of the USA, baby, or something. I don't know, I want to start making plans, sure, for like early spring, late February kind of time. Start thinking about that like 3 months away. Definitely want to do something with Ava involved. This was like last minute, and Lo is like much closer than Ava. But definitely missed having her around. And we'd really like to do another Rubelo, it was awesome. time to check on my sweet potatoes. Whatever. Let me do some core exercise real quick. I do some yoga moves. It's not like a real yoga like routine. We got the Christmas socks are really the showstopper of this angle. It's good to warm your muscles up before you stretch. Obviously with like light exercise, it's not gonna lead to injury, especially if you're elderly as I am. All right, this is a yoga move actually that I do for my neck. It helps. Where you just turn and then you like go as far back as you can go and hold it for like a minute. It's a really good stretch. And to the other side. I could probably do a lot more than I could the last exercise thing. My shoulder's a lot better. And then I do a lot of like the child's pose. Good stretch here. Good stretch here. And then the downward dog. And I do a couple ones from this. Leg up and just twist my heels there. And then to get a little core, like these kinds of exercise build more muscle than your typical just holding it until you're like shaking. Working out a lot of different muscles at once. See if I can do it on the other side because my shoulder's still a little weird. And then open up my arm. Or else I do with that legs like this. Arm. Not incredibly easy, but it's good to have the shaking of that. This is the core in action. And that was good balance with my bad shoulder. Okay. Now with some crunches. Ooh. Negative $10. 10 pounds of gator? Ew. Ava, can that be down for LA? That'd be fun. I've actually never been to California, but I definitely want to do some more traveling and like YouTube related stuff. This last trip was kind of like a combination of both, but we ended up streaming a lot more than I even expected. So I'm glad we got to make some fun content, document the memories forever, make a couple little vlogs and stuff. Okay. Never too early to start your New Year's resolution, baby. Just start it now, because if you put it off, you're probably not going to do it anyway. My only exception is like I don't feel the need to like work out or eat any like specific way during like the holidays. It's a good stretch and ass exercise. Just hold like this, and it's also a good like on your neck. I just do like bits and pieces of yoga. I remember in like random workouts, but they worked for me before. This is like my routine when I was like pretty muscular, and I just want to get more toned up and just try to maximize visual and health. Everyone I know is, I had 2 people very close to me diagnosed with cancer recently. So it's definitely a wake-up call. Like, life is a very precious commodity, and at least I'm getting older. I'm gonna be 36 in a few months. So, and one of my friends who was diagnosed, she's the same age as me, and then the other person is my father. So, still not very old, and it's just, just life is very fragile. So it's trying to prioritize health and family and things of that nature. So the content may be more boring. Hopefully it'll be more boring. I'm sick of crashing out every day. But we'll see. Whoa, never living in danger. I don't know if I can do this on the other side, but oh, I can do plank. That's good. Planks are awesome. I can't do a push-up with my shoulder, but at least I can do a plank now. Right now I'm just trying to hold my body straight, hold the core in. Hit the like button, give me some motivation, people. LCU tries the ouch. Starting to build a little sweat. Let me check on my food. Get some more water. Water hits so hard when you're working out. Already smelling like vegetables. Yummy. Okay, let's see. Very healthy. So I'll probably make just microwave some vegan chicken nuggets to have with this. Seems like it's done. Sweet potato's done and everything else is done because that's the one that takes the longest to cook. All right, let me do a little draining and then put this away for a minute and then go do like at least 20 minutes on the elliptical and then I'll probably end the stream to eat. That's my game plan and then chillax before I have to go into work. That's the general idea. Alright, so now I have a bunch of vegetables ready to rock. Just gonna pop a plate on later. No, I might just put it in the fridge. I'm always worried about it like melting through. I've done this a million times. Matter of fact, like that. Put this in here for now. Yeah, I was gonna just be lazy before work and just like watch videos by myself. But I was like, I'm not even like super enjoying this. If I'm gonna like not super enjoy something, I may as well be working out while I not super enjoy it. So I feel about the same. Okay. So, but the mission is every day, no matter what, at least we're going to make a strong effort to stick to the regime. 4 to 5 days a week, like a 45-minute, hour-long workout regime. But also maybe some days I'll do shorter, some days longer. I mean, today I'm going to be active at my job after this. I'm not doing a crazy workout. I'm just going to go on the elliptical for a bit. Dream. All right, let's go to the elliptical. Like the window is open just a crack and it's getting chilly in here. I use part of the water space for soup so you retain. Oh, that's a good idea. I should just do that. My friend's dad was vegan and he used to always just have a huge pot of just boiled vegetables all the time. Oh, thank you, Tony. What would you rate D-Dog oral skills? Skill 1 to 10. No comment. I do not comment on those matters. I appreciate the dono. You know, we had good times, we had bad times, and I wish him well. I hope he does well. I hope he can get some help for his issues. We all have issues out here. But yeah, I wish him well. I hope that we can be friends on some level. We'll see what happens. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Who can save me? This needs to get still like wiped out. I've only used this like twice this year. Just gonna go on level 6, which is just kind of like a medium resistance. And my food's already done, so that's ready. I'll let that cool down. And yeah, do the elliptical with you guys for a little bit. Got the Christmas tree in the back that Lo did, so cute. Worth a shot. Hey, I appreciate the donut, Tony. Anyway, what are you guys planning for the New Year's, Christmas? Do you guys have any resolutions? Thank you. Appreciate the love and good vibes. Guys, Picasimano 566. What was he like behind the scenes when Lo was staying with you? We weren't really communicating much behind the scenes when Lo was here, so I've been catching here and there little parts of live streams, but he keeps deleting them, like crashing out about me, and it's just, I'm so over it. Like, the whole situation used to be more upsetting to me, but I'm just like emotionally checked out, and I wish him well, and I just want to focus on getting my life together and stability, and that relationship obviously was not bringing a lot of stability to my life, so. But hopefully we can maintain some kind of friendship. I still appreciate him and care about him as a person. But yeah, I don't know where he's at. We've barely talked. Gotta lose some pounds, train me. I mean, just first off, never keep like sweets or junk food at your house. Because if I have sweets or junk food at my house, I'm just gonna eat it. So I specifically have to buy things I know I'm not gonna like pig out on. And just make a ton of food at once that's healthy, so you can eat it for like 2 days from like a Tupperware. And just start moving on any level, 1 minute a day, and get in that zone, and you'll eventually kind of learn to enjoy it and crave it. You know, and the benefits from your mental health, your physical health, all of it. And then just your visual will increase. Gotta cut down on candy and sweets in 2026. Yeah, I can't do anymore. Every once in a while, I like gorge out on candy, but been mostly good. I mean, I was able to lose like overall 60 pounds in the last 2 years. So I'm really happy with that. And I'm happy with my weight now. I just want to be toned and look like the best version of myself that I'm capable of being. We'll see. We'll see. No, you're getting too positive and constructive. Do you think he was freaking out because Lois? Yes. Yeah, I will tell you this. He was texting me like, am I still the last person you've been with? Like, I don't know if he thought me and Lo were hooking up or like going out on the town and like looking for dick, but that didn't happen at all. We didn't even go out to like the clubs or anything because we weren't, I don't know, we didn't especially want to. So we're like, we'd both rather just not. Clubbing can be fun sometimes, but it's like going out in the freezing cold into a loud bar, you know, and we could just hang out and stream from my house and like have some drinks there. It's just a lot more enjoyable for us. But I don't know, he thought, this happened when I went to Vegas. He thought I was like just out there to suck and fuck, and I don't know, dude. I've gone literally years without sex. It doesn't faze me, my brother. I need it like that. Was he DMing and texting? No, it wasn't as bad as Vegas, but there was like the similarity of like this very paranoid feeling that I'm hooking up with other people. I don't know. The answer is obviously no. I don't plan on hooking up with anyone forever, probably. We'll see. Don't quote me on that. Because who knows? But it's not what I want right now. And I don't foresee it being something good for me. Not until I'm done like tapering off methadone and moving, and there's just a lot. So if there's someone who's going to be in my life, they need to be a real support and not a drain, because I just can't afford it right now. I have too many other important people that deserve my time and attention, you know, precious commodity that I've been wasting. And whatever, we had fun, whatever. It doesn't mean it's a waste. Hey Jody, how are you? Just on the elliptical, getting a little workout in. Yeah. And then I'm gonna lie down for a bit before I have to go into my job. Go to work. You look like Titanic movie heroine Rose. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Great classic film. Clean Ruby Land in the background. So nice. I'm not really using the arm things, but if you want the full body workout, you do like the arms too. But I just did some weights and stuff. But yeah, we're starting off the new system. We already started off, but I took a break for Lowe's visit. But we ain't skipping a beat. Okay, we're back on schedule with working out. Celebrity Sunday will be on schedule. Do a great episode to make up for the lack of episode this week. Although we did do our little brunch date that was funded by Channel D, so we'd super appreciate that. That was a really, really nice place, and I enjoyed it. I'm sad Lo didn't love her salad, but she enjoyed just being, you know, out and doing the live stream, and just being in the atmosphere is very nice there. Felt very just like luxurious, a little date on the town. So we at least got, you know, to do some like outside stuff, stuff outside of my apartment. And we went through like Yale, and she got to meet my lawyer, which is hilarious. Dustin said, "You're a good-looking woman, but I would say get off methadone and Suboxone and other stuff first before you start dating." Yeah, that was my plan. I wasn't looking for anyone. This person pursued me a lot, and we had just been friends, and it developed into something else. But I absolutely was not interested in starting to date until I'm off of everything, because it's just a weird transitional time for me right now. And I've been pretty on track with getting my life together, and I just want to get back on track, you know, because all the stress from that relationship, ended up drinking more and then crashing out more and not focusing on my health. So we gotta get shit back on track. Gamer says, even when you have other girls around, he freaks out. Yeah, I get it. I'm a very jealous person too, but it's like, I don't know. It's just a very mind-boggling situation. But like I said, I hope he's well. And yeah, I still care about him, but I just need to not be that close to him at this point in my life. And I hope that he gets some help, because he does have some very concerning mental health issues, as do I. So say that as a peer, buddy. It's okay. This thing, if you're on it for an hour, burns, just at this pace, 546 calories an hour. And I'm on like the lower level. Let's try to make it to 15, and then I'll probably wrap it up. It's not a serious workout, because I want to chill before work, eat my lunch, maybe do some more editing. I posted a bunch of shorts. How can I find the gender girl? Yeah, look between the legs. Are usually just visually. It's quite obvious in like 99.9% of cases. But I know that, you know, we're a generation of very poor and sick men who wanted to try something different. They got used to a different style of woman, and now they really just can't tell them apart anymore. So I get it. Like, I sympathize. But it's kind of an embarrassing problem to have. I don't know what else I have on the agenda for today or this week. Just stupid. I go to my new therapist on Wednesday, so there's that. I specifically looked someone up for anger management. That just looks good for the judge, and for me in my life, because I actually would like to do better in life, believe it or not. I know that's like, incomprehensible to some people in chat, but like genuinely I would like to do better and not be in these situations and not react so poorly, obviously. So I'm, you know, I've been getting help from the methadone clinic. I have the counselor, I have my psychiatrist, but I haven't had a therapist in a minute. My last therapist dropped me after like 5 years when I relapsed. So I was kind of like burnt from that. I was like, okay, like, Lo is good influence. Absolutely. She really is. And it just shows you how much people can bring out the best or worst in you. Like, it really does matter who you're around, and even the viewers you're watching or the streamers you're watching, that influences in subtle ways your perception of normal and your Overton window of like what's acceptable. Even if you watch it and you're like, oh, this is crazy, like it still is like tweaking your mind in like unforeseen ways, in my opinion. Thank you, Raccoon. Very much appreciated. Are you on a stair machine? I'm on the elliptical. And I guess my body goals would be to get my waist down to like 26 and a half. Right now it's like 27, maybe 27 and a half. Happy with my other measurements. I don't want them to get smaller, but maybe even bigger. See if we can grow the ass. Young, skinny, rich, arc. Yes. I mean, we've done a lot, even just in a year. I'm really happy with the progress in my life, my channel. Just look at my videos from a year ago. It's so different. And that's just from little tweaks adding up. You know, that's the way to go. And, you know, setting difficult boundaries with people in my life, even though that's resulted in them desperately trying to force their way into my life for a long time. At least had the wherewithal to not be a Lalo PC kind of situation. And they just can't take it. Sorry from peddlers. Overton window is just like, it's like a term describing what you find acceptable based on like public behavior. Like, so say if you're watching a ton of far right media or far left media, the most extreme end of it subtly shifts your whole window over, and it makes the middle or like just slightly far right look less far right in contrast. Probably not explaining that very well, but that's the basic idea. Example of bad influencers, Darius and Zena. Yeah, and it's like, I know that's the broad market for like streaming and IRL streaming is to just be like as evil and wretched as possible, nonstop hurting people, disrupting the public, and just being a menace to the world. But I'd rather fail than do that. Like, I'd rather just, I don't know, work full-time at the bookstore and not do it at all than try to do something that's sacrificing all that's good and true in the world. My values, my care for the people in my life, and just people in general. Not worth it, man. Nothing's worth that. Really isn't. But some people, you know, life just hasn't hit them hard enough to know what's up yet. And it's going to be a difficult situation when it does. Am I a centrist? I mean, the last time I took like a political compass test, I got like more kind of center left, but I'm really all over the place. I used to be very politically minded, but my brain has just been totally melted off of that and kind of nihilistic about the political landscape. So I don't know. I guess I'm like annoyingly nuanced, you know. I can often see both sides of an issue, so, you know, I can understand each side, but it can be difficult to know what the correct mode of action is for these huge complex social issues. And it's actually demented to think that I would have the answer. You know, all I can do is my best to decipher the information and make educated choices on who my elected officials should be. But I used to be very far left, you know. I was really into like this group called Crime Think with a C, and like the Anarchist Cookbook, and like the Animal Liberation Front, the Earth Liberation Front, borderline, you know, like terrorist groups, Antifa. I thought all that was cool. That's why I thought it was like morally okay to steal from large corporations, because I was like repurposing it You know, we'd give it to the homeless or something. I really thought I was fucking, not Peter Pan, whatever. Earth First ALF. Do you remember that, Fergus? Yep. I still have some crime think books around. I think I have Rusty String Quartet. I have so many old like anarchist zines because I would live with a lot of activists and other musicians. It was totally, you know, meshed together in New Haven for a while because we do like benefit shows for the activist groups, and the activist groups would set up shows. Like it was just very cohesive. Yeah, dumpster diving, freegan. I was freegan, but that's what got me to eat cheese, which made me gain. Like I'd always been very small, like size 2 to 4 my whole life, except when I was drinking a lot and started eating cheese, I gained like 15 pounds. I went up to like 135, which I thought was so crazy. But then when I stopped being an alcoholic, I went back down to like the 120s. And then I was prescribed Seroquel and I gained 50 pounds. It took 2 years to lose it. But hallelujah, here we are, you know. How much do you weigh? I think I'm like 123 right now. I fluctuate between like 118 up to like 125. But I'm trying to use the measurements to track my progress. But I know, like, you know, I fit comfortably in a size 2 jeans, so that's my general size where I'm at. Teens love going through the anarchy phase. Yeah, and I unfortunately went through that for like well into my 20s. That's why I thought it was okay to steal a puppy from the mall. I thought I was like liberating it. But I don't know. Fortunately, and it comes in handy now that I don't have anything that's still on my criminal record. I don't usually like get in like physical confrontations with people, or I haven't like, you know, done anything like stealing from like Walmart since I was in my early 20s. So I have a much more strict like moral code now. It's more like categorical, imperative focus than what I perceived as like utilitarianism. I thought it was a utilitarian, so it's like, you know, I'm taking something and repurposing it for someone and they're benefiting more than the corporation, which is already allotted a certain amount to losses anyway. I always had like my reasoning, and I can rationalize anything, which is kind of dangerous. Is Lo liberal? Lo's fairly apolitical. She's definitely not like I don't know. No, she's, yeah, I don't, we've never really gotten super political on anything. Like, I assume she's just kind of similar to me, you know, like maybe like somewhat on the left, but like not like woke and like not aligned necessarily with the left. I don't know, guys. I don't fucking know. Mooncake was asking Lo about streaming politics, and Lo didn't bite. Oh, yeah. We saw, me and Lo were watching Chaotic Truth Panel for a minute, and we saw when Mooncake was on there popping off. We were like, what did we just turn into? And then Mooncake called in, and we were talking about setting something up to hang out, which is awesome. And I'm just so happy that she was super kind and forgiving to me after I like totally unfairly had an outburst on her and like called her a whore. Just because she was being critical of the D-Dog relationship, and I was just like, I don't know, it was just so uncalled for that I immediately was just like cringing and embarrassed at myself and messaged her, and we're totally fine now, and it would be really fun to meet up. I don't think there'd be any issue. It was just kind of like a random intense situation, but I do appreciate that she's, you know, been accepting and understanding, you know, that I don't see her that way like at all. You know, I actually really like her. I was just being like super defensive and weird about the D-Dog situation. And then it being intertwined with, you know, relatives of mine who've passed makes it even more like an emotional landmines everywhere. If Ruby and Lo can make time to see Mooncake in LA in January, that would be a nice collab. Yes, it would. I don't know what to do because like my coworkers are all like asking me to cover their shifts right now, and I'm like, first off, I still don't know if I'm driving to like Florida with my mom to see my grandpa, so I was like pretty much leave dates open for that, and then my own like family holiday things, and then, you know, a potential trip either to meet Mooncake in Vegas or I don't know, somewhere else. Meet up with Lab. Yeah, I would love to meet up with Lab. I'm kind of a big fan of her for a couple years now. I always thought she was really cool and just kind of interesting. But I think she's like, she doesn't live nearby, but if I were in the same town and she was interested, of course I'd be down for that. She's super cool. So yeah, January. It's already like the 8th today. Exactly 2 months till my birthday. To get used to saying I'm 36. I'm an old bitch. Deal with it. Sorry I was born earlier than you. Sorry. Love his cam videos like you. Yeah, we have a lot in common. We both, I mean, she was on my radar from a few years back when I started doing debates on OnlyFans. We were both kind of like sex positive and had some overlap in like circles we were running in at that time. But then I left the internet for like 3 years, or like 2.5 years. And yeah, we follow each other, but I haven't really interacted with her extensively, except just like in her chat every once in a while. But yeah, I have like kind of similar like nuanced views on sex work too, and it's just, for me, it's a very personal choice that someone makes, and I've made that choice myself, because unless you're someone who's struggled financially and you don't know what it's like to have your only options be like sell your entire life and be miserable 24/7, work 60 hours just to pay to live, or work 6 hours a month, and like, you know, it's a really difficult temptation to resist, especially when you're younger and you don't give a fuck. And like for me, I didn't have any kind of like spiritual connection or anything like that to sex. For me, I was like, this is a body function, like, and that's it. Like, and my perception of that have changed a lot. I do think there is something more that happens beyond just like a, I don't know, people. I don't know what I'm talking about. Went on loco. Oh yeah, I remember seeing her in the Discord when I was in there during that time. That's funny. Ruby meeting with love would make you know who. What wouldn't make them feel about it? Seriously, like I don't know what will stop this obsession. I'm flattered, but like, come on. I think it's time to I don't know, just get some new content. All right, we made it to just about an hour for my little. I did 20 minutes on the elliptical. All right, see, now I can lie down before work and I feel great. We've got the endorphins going. I can know that I made some content and did my workout and made some vegetables. So let's fix up a plate and then wrap up the stream. And then I'll be working later, so it's doubtful I'll stream again before work. Oh, I also have nutritional yeast. That might be good on it. Obsessed with nutritional yeast. Another baby. Yeah. The heck is like on it? Like it's like eyeshadow. Alright, sweet potatoes. Healthy as fuck. No oil, no butter. Let's go. It's a little salt. It's another baby. Very healthy lunch / breakfast / whatever. I don't know, it's like 2 p.m. I usually just wake up and I like have a bunch of Red Bull and then don't eat until later. Little nutritional yeast stuff is like delicious, and it has like a bunch of I don't know, like probiotics and shit, and like vitamin B12, and I don't know, I'm obsessed with it. It's really good if you do it like on pasta. It almost has like a nutty, cheesy taste, but it's vegan. And I forgot I have General Tso's tofu, but that's like not even remotely healthy. That's like borderline just like candy. So all right, well, thank you all for joining me. Nutritional yeast isn't Virgus gets. He's a man of culture and taste. And no, you guys can fantasize, but me and Lo are just friends. Yeah, you can be like very close friends and like value someone in your life. Doesn't always lead to be like a sexual thing, you know. But, you know, obviously we were very close and got closer during the trip, and it was quite nice having her here. And yeah, and the place is fucking clean. It's actually crazy. So shout out to Lo for that. Now it's time to chill in bed. Maybe read before work. Or no, I'll read at work, so I'm trying to watch something. Get the light off, smoke a weed. Okay. Alright. Hey, Quadratic. Lo is such a sweet. She really is. And so it's wild to me that anyone has anything negative to say about her ever. It's always just like a misunderstanding, or they're like just jealous. Like, some people can't handle being around someone who's like actually beautiful inside and out. You know, they feel the need to try to destroy that instead of just enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't destroy it. Enjoy it. Don't destroy it. Enjoy it. Don't destroy it. All right, later, folks. Dropped the ball big time, yeah. Yeah, we're the LOL Angels for Life. All right, well, last thing I'll show on stream.